Good evening, everybody. This is Tonetta with Tea Time with Tonetta. I actually forgot to do last Sunday. I was in Vegas and I totally forgot. But I want to make sure that I bring it to you this evening. It's about 7 minutes to 7. A little bit early, which is fine, but I still want to go ahead and get started because the natural sunlight here in this window, or the view skylight, whatever it's called, will be going down soon. So I want to make sure that I got this video done. And this is called Creating my vision board. I'm actually in the process of creating an entire vision board. I guess I would say that. The idea struck me. Well, actually I've been knowing about vision boards. I take that back. I've been knowing about them. I just haven't taken the time out to actually create mine and to make mine and to personalize it, that kind of thing. I did start making one. I think that was either last year or the year before. I'm not sure when, but I ended up. I know I was going through like a lot of different things, and I was cleaning the house, threw all the magazines away, threw a whole lot of other stuff away as well, and so I never got a chance to actually make that vision board. I still kept the board itself though, but I didn't have any of the other stuff that I had as far as all the magazines or the pictures, any of those kind of things that I had started with. So I ended up getting rid of everything and cleaning the items and cleaning people out the house. So like I said, that all went with it. I guess I put it that way. But I'm back to doing my vision board again. Actually, the inspiration came from Sharitha when I was in Vegas this past week. She has 2 big giant vision boards on her wall in her room. And she was of course telling me about them, and I was like looking at them, looking at the photos. Hey Rachel, how you doing? And thank you for joining in. And looking at the photos that was on there and what like the quotes and stuff like that she had on there. And it was awesome, actually. Both of them were awesome. And I was, of course, like I said, just me and her we're talking about it and talking about vision boards in general and what they can do for us and how powerful they are. And, of course, I'm looking at it, I'm like, wait a minute, because she actually there's a house on there that she wanted. She has a house that's similar, actually. It's maybe not like the amount of bedrooms that she wanted that was down there, but that's fine. But she still got one that was nice and just looked similar to the house that she was looking for. And there was also a van on there. She just got this van. She did a video about it about a week or 2 ago. And it's similar to the van that's on her vision board, actually. So I was like, oh, my goodness. And there were some other things that was on there, like different quotes. I can't remember them offhand, but there was different things that she was saying on there and different things that she's saying now and that she's making come to life. I guess I can say that. And excuse me, and we got to talking about whether I had one. And, of course, I let her know the same thing that I started but never did finish. So like I said, I am finishing it now. I guess I can say I have started. Actually, I started last night. I started about 8 o'clock last night cutting out photos and quotes inside of all these magazines the rest of the magazines that I had here. Most of them were like golf magazines and Vogue and stuff like that. They really didn't have much of vision kind of pictures in them, unless you're just more materialistic or you wanted Coco Chanel or you wanted Coach or something like that, which I didn't really care about that kind of stuff. But I mean, I had to just go through and figure out what I can find. And I even use this, I don't know if they're Jehovah's Witness. I think they're Jehovah's Witness because I get this little book in the mail. I don't know, from somebody, I guess, in the mail. So I cut some of the words out of there as well. I guess like the more religious words and the quotes and that kind of thing out of there as well. So I just wanted to kind of go over my vision board with you all this evening for, I guess, what I have so far. And like I said, I will, of course, do another video once I get more magazines and like with more pictures and words and that kind of thing. Because it's kind of bare right now, which is okay. But like I said, in talking with Sharitha down in Vegas, I realized how powerful the vision boards can be. And like I said, I've heard it from others as well, but I, of course, never saw their vision board. I may have saw different videos of people talking about it or posting about it. But like I said, actually in talking to her and seeing some of the stuff that she did have, I guess, come to fruition for. So like I said, I want to go ahead and get mine going and some of the things that I want to set as a goal for myself, I guess, as well. And just to let you all know, some of these things on here, I don't know if I want to call this a vision board or what kind of board, but because some of this stuff is more, like I said, it's more quotes, which is okay. It's more quotes and like little sayings and things like that. But I will go ahead and show you now and let you see and read some of the stuff to you as well. I'm trying to stand up here, so let me see. Hold on. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, so like I said, this is the entire, I'm trying to get it up. The entire vision board, like I said, is really bare right now, but I do have some things on there, and I will get more things on there as time goes on. And I'm looking to have this done by, hopefully, if I can get some more magazines by the end of this week, I hope. So if not, that's okay, but I'll try for at least some time this month. If I can get, as long as somebody can get me some more magazines or I find some more, that kind of thing. But I wanted to go over some of this with you. Like I said, I'm not sure I want to call it a vision board, dream board, manifestation board. And I have all those words on here, as you can see. I have dreams do come true. That's right here at the top with the word manifest and the power of possibility. Like I said, in talking with Sharitha, and I guess, of course, others as well, but just about seeing her vision boards and seeing what she's done and what she's is taking action on, those kind of things, is very, very interesting. And like I said, it can be definitely very powerful. My thing is getting out of vision. There it goes. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I get the words in there. But like I said, it's just, as this says down here, it starts with the dream, actually, and that it does. I know everything that we start, it does have to start with some kind of vision, as you see that down there, or some kind of dream. And I put that quote up there right above that. We can't be afraid of getting it wrong. Because I know a lot of times I am one who want to see perfection all the time. And I can't do this wrong. I can't fail at this. I can't fail at that. But like I said, I know those are just fears within me. Because, I mean, of course, I don't want to get anything wrong, or I don't want to fail, that kind of thing. But like I said, I put that quote in here to remind myself that no matter what I do, no matter what I try to do, I can't be afraid of getting it wrong. Because to me, as I know now, those are all the lessons that I'm learning and the ways that I can do something different on the next time. And let me see where I want to go to next. I guess I can start right at the top, right next to it. And these are some of the things that, if you, my phone is not adjusting right. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to come out of it and go back down. Well, I'll read them to you. Okay, there it goes. Okay. It says she refuses to get boxed in, and she makes her own rules. And, of course, a fresh perspective, modern classic, and radical empathy. Those were some of the things that I see in myself. I guess I'd say that, because I do not like to get boxed into anything. I mean, I know I've been put into boxes, whether that's a social worker or a female or whatever the case may be. And there's always certain, I know the word is not stigmas. I guess, I don't know what the word is. I just use stigmas. There's always certain, I guess, specific stigmas, I guess, like around, like a social worker, that's all you can do, or I'm a woman, you can't do certain things, that kind of thing. Like I said, I've never looked at things that way. I've always looked at that anybody can do anything that you want to do, as long as you unblock yourself. I guess I put it that way. And I put those on here, those, especially those top two quotes. She refuses to get boxed in, and she makes her own rules. Like I said, I had to make sure that I find something that spoke to that, because I know I've allowed myself at certain times to, of course, get boxed in and to go by rules of others and that kind of thing. And I'm getting out of that. I guess I can say that. I wasn't like 100% in it, that kind of thing at all. But I've always, of course, in some aspect, made my own rules and made sure that I wasn't in a box. But over the years, with just life in general, I did allow some of that to occur, of course, just like anybody else, especially if you're dealing with like a certain family. I mean, like a family group or friend group or work group, career group, that kind of thing. Sometimes it just happens and you don't realize until you're one day like, wait a minute, this is not right. This is not even my thoughts. So why am I feeling this way? Or why am I just saying that I can only do one different job when I can do 15 well, can't say 15, but I guess several different things, I guess, that I'm a master at. So like I said, that's why I had to put that on there. And these, let me see if you can see these eyes looking right at you, actually. But I love these eyes, and I love the glitter on them. So I love glittery things. So I want to make sure I put something like that on here. And the eyes, to me, meaning that I'm reflecting myself. I'm looking back at myself when I put these on here. And these are my I ams, I guess, because we all know how powerful I am is. Speaking those words, I am, like I said, transformation, powerful, bold, and original, the truth, dope, fearless, magic, amazing, free, crafting the future, and inside job, because we all know that everything that, or at least I know that everything that I do is an inside job for myself, and that's actually where it all starts. And I am restoring a family legacy, in which I am doing, and I'm breaking all the molds that has been put forth, I guess, in my family, I guess, that I talked to and that kind of thing thus far. And I am trusting God, and I am divine. Like I said, I had to put all those things on there. If I find any more, I'll definitely put them on there. But for now, that is it. I guess I can say that. And like I said, with me saying all those powerful things and actually seeing it on my board every day, I will never forget those words and those things and the things that I'm saying about myself, and to make sure that I'm uplifting myself every single day. And like I said, once I finish this, it's going to sit on this table for right now. But once I finish it, it will go up on my wall. I have to find some of those little sticky things to like stick it to the wall, so I won't put like any tacks or nails or anything like that in it, because it's actually like a 3-fold board, so it folds up on the sides, and then there's like a big middle. And these things down here are actually just some The first one, as soon as I get it focused, let me get it. I'm trying to get it for you all. It's actually a SUV. I don't even know what the name of this SUV was. I have no idea. I know it's an SUV, it's a truck. And this one here, and the reason why I have that truck on there, I have another truck actually. But I do want me a brand new truck one day because I have never had one actually. So I do have a truck now, but it's an older model. But I look forward, of course, to having, I don't care if it's red or green or whatever color it is, but just a brand new SUV, a truck one of these days. I guess I put it that way. And of course, I don't have any dates on this board, that kind of thing. But I'm not going to stress myself with putting any dates on here at all. I'm just going to make sure that I keep it so I can see it every day and know what I'm working towards. And this here, actually, this picture is just a picture of, it looks like a porch. To me, it looks like a porch. I guess like a porch of a country house. And I've always said that I've always wanted a country house so I can, of course, be like surrounded by nature, have a nice lake on my on the property, and have like a little swing on the porch or in the tree, that kind of thing. And this is what that reminds me of. It's a country house, the way it looks, so you can tell on the side that it has like some like trees coming through. I guess like on your right side. There's the flowers in the middle of the table, and it's open air, that kind of thing. And that's the kind of porch I guess I would love to have, of course, when I get to that point. I guess I can say that. So like I said, I'm definitely looking forward to that. I know that costs money, and I know that's going to be acres of land, which is fine, but I will somehow make that happen. I can tell you that. And this house here, this was actually, I can't see if I can focus in on it. I don't know if I can focus. Well, it's actually, because I love glass stuff, and this is actually a home that looks like it sits up in the mountains. It looks like from the background. And it has like all glass panels, I guess, like going all the way around. Because I've seen some movies that have housing like this that's like up in the mountains or different like scenic places and stuff like that have all these glass panels. I've always said I want like a glass house. And that's what that reminds me of, something that I would love to have. So that's on there so I can, like I said, envision that for the future as well. I'm going to skip the middle for now. I'm going to go to the sides of this. These are, let me see. I think most of this, except for this car down here at the bottom, this is actually, if y'all didn't know, Maserati has a new SUV now, and this is a picture of it actually. So this is a new Maserati. I think it's this year. I think it's 2019 or 2020, because sometimes they come out like a year beforehand. But this is the new SUV actually that they have, and I put that on there. I don't just love the brand of Maserati. I mean, it's a nice looking vehicle, and I'm sure it has very nice options. And like I said, the new truck I'll have, the new SUV I'll have, will have options similar to those. I'm pretty sure, if not this truck. So, and the next one I put on there is like a nature path, I guess you can say. And there is a let me see there's a lake and a creek and mountains in the back, which I just saw that actually. So that was awesome. And this looks like Italy actually, because I know I got this out of one of the magazines that I had. But this side of the board is actually places that I want to go and things that I want to see. It may not be all the things that I want to go, all the things I want to see, but it is some of them. It says places to go, small steps to a great destiny. And we know that whether it's a trip that you're taking or whether it's a goal that you may have, whether it's to be a coach or to be a speaker or any of those kind of things, we all know that anything starts with small steps. And everything, of course, I'm sorry. I'm getting messages, y'all. I'm sorry about that. And we know that everything starts with small steps. And, of course, that's going to lead you to a great destiny. So I made sure that was on there as well. And I put as far as places that I want to go, I'm going to be crossing borders, going worldwide, of course, and making global connections. And that's something that I've always wanted to do. And, of course, I know with Facebook and with social media, we can all, of course, make those global connections. And I'm trying to see if it's going to hopefully, okay, there we go, get on there, okay. And going back down the side of this, where like above the car and that kind of thing, there's a lot of places that's on here. As you all see, Colombia, Costa Rica, New Zealand, Chile, Hong Kong, Martinique. And there is Bali, Indonesia, South Africa, New York. There's all kind of places on here. And, of course, from Nature Real Love, you all know that I'm always going like nature walks. And, of course, I saw the mountains this week down in Las Vegas and Utah. So, of course, nature is something that I always want to have surrounding me, no matter what kind of house it is or what kind of place I'm staying in. That's something that would have to always be there or close to it. And I want to thank the rest of you for tuning in, too. I think I said Rachel, Deirdre Patterson, LaWanda, and hello, I hope all is well. Amy and Adrian, thank you all for tuning in. And I want to, let me see if there's anything else on here. Like I said, Italy, I think I was talking about nature actually. But like I said, with the nature, that's something that I always want to make sure that I have around me, because to me that's my therapy. So I'm going to go into like the actual middle big part of the board, and I'll start down here at the bottom. I'm trying to get out the light because I'm in the light, y'all. But let me see. I found this. I found the word be, actually. So I put all these things that I want to make sure that I remember and remind myself every day that I need to be, not just for myself, but for others as well. And I love to say dandy, just dandy. So I put that up there as well, meaning that I'm just happy and just go lucky and that kind of thing. And happy's up there as well. And I want to make sure that I'm being enlightenment, inspiring, the truth, revolutionary, empowering, legendary, fierce, reaching higher, radical, a rule breaker, true to you. I guess I couldn't find myself, so I just put true to you, but I'm being true to others as well. And I know compassionate and love, because I know I'm working on those last two, which I can definitely be compassionate, but sometimes as some people may say, kind of a hard ass, I guess you could say, and I'm not saying that I'm not compassionate. I don't love people, that kind of thing, but sometimes I can push too hard, I guess I can say, for others. I know I push myself that way, but some people just aren't ready for that yet. I guess I can say that. So, and the love, I know I have to always be loved no matter where I go, no matter what I do. It wasn't always like that, because sometimes, of course, back in the day, I had a whole lot of hate and different things that I was going through, of course, making me feel that way and whatnot. Now I know how to erase those kind of things from my thoughts and whatnot. So I'm trying to get back to love, I guess I put it that way. And I know that I'm love. I know I can show love to others. I may have a hard time at times expressing that or saying those words, but I know that I can definitely be that, and that's something that I definitely want to be and want to continue being, I guess, as I grow. And the middle part, I'm going to get to that as well. I'm trying to see. I may have to turn this phone, actually. Yeah, I may have to turn the phone. Okay. Now, this part, actually, this is some of the stuff that I actually want to do. I cannot find everything thus far, but I found some of it. And I hope this is not too crazy. Let me turn back, because I forgot y'all looking at your cell phones. Hey, Tahira, how you doing? And hey, Andre, how you doing as well? So let me see. Some of the things that I have on here, like I said, and just for you all coming on, I'm actually showing you all the vision boards that I actually started last night, and I just started gluing the stuff in together today. So I'm just going, I know it's kind of blank or kind of empty, but I'm just going over what I have so far so you all can know kind of where I'm headed and what's going on. And I will definitely show you all the finished product once I'm done with it. And what I have in this section, this whole section is talking about what I'm looking to do with my skills into the people, to the world, that kind of thing. Let me see. It says, out of thousands, you are the one. That was one of the first quotes I saw in one of those magazines. It says, she is a world of possibilities. Don't let the world tell her otherwise. And I go into a whole different, like a little synopsis or snippet, I guess, of some of the stuff that I want to do through my speaking and storytelling and things like that. Because I know you can, of course, heal through storytelling. Because some of you may have followed my journey from last year, early last year, actually, when I was talking about some of the things that I was going through and some of the things that I was learning, and how I want that to, of course, inspire others and empower others to, of course, share their stories as well. So I have, let me read this. It says, if you want something, you need to invest in it. You need to invest in yourself. And that's one of the things that I have to make sure that I remember. I'm not saying that I can invest in other people, but first and foremost, I have to, of course, invest in myself if I want to be happy and whole for the next person that I'm coming in contact with. And I put reignite your passion. And that's just reminding me to make sure that I'm not staying stagnant, I guess I put it that way, and just reigniting whatever passion I have inside of me to go forward towards my goals. Whether it's the goals for the cars that I showed you, or the goals in speaking, or that kind of thing, or teaching, like I said, those are some of the things that I want to make sure that I reignite and never forget. I guess I'd say that. So that's always going to be on there. I guess I can tell you that. Let me see. And I also have some more things on here. Taking the lead, turn your passion into purpose. And I do have the words authority, inspiration, access, and influence, because those are some of the things that I actually want to be and do. I do want to be an authority, of course, whether it's speaking and storytelling. And, of course, I think I did put on here, it says skilled storyteller. And this is this section up here. Of course, skill, to me, that meant whether it's through speaking, and I do have a lot of stuff on here about speaking, because I cannot find anything about writing so far, but I will, of course, find that and make sure that's on here, too. But to me, a skilled storyteller can be in the form of speaking or writing. And to me, it doesn't make a difference. And I believe I am skilled at both of those. So, of course, that's the way that I look to, of course, influence others and pass my inspiration on to others. And let me see if I have anything on here. Unlock potential. Of course, I know that I had to unlock a lot of potential that I tried to suppress or saying that I don't have because others may have said that you can't do that or whichever the case may be. Like I said, I have to remind myself to unlock all my potential every single day, no matter how that may look to anybody else. I guess I'd say that. Let me see. And like I said, I have on here skilled storyteller, public speaker, you can make a difference, how I broke my silence. And there's a small one down there. It says, I want to give people a voice. And that's one thing I've always said since I've been doing these videos, that I know I'm speaking probably for many people out there who cannot speak for themselves or advocate for themselves. But I want to learn how to teach and give people a voice. Because I know a lot of times we feel, because I know I felt that way as well, that I didn't have a voice, no matter whether it was in school or I was in class, scared to raise my hand, or I'm at work, I'm scared to say something because I don't want to get in trouble, or whichever the case may be. But like I said, I want to teach and learn how to give people voices, I guess I put it that way, to let them know that they are, of course, important. They are, and the words that they speak are important. I guess I'd say that. And I have changing lives on here as well, because that's what I expect to do. I have empowers others to rock your story. And like I said, me, and I put that on here somewhere. Oh, those I have broke my silence. I do want to encourage others to rock their story. Like I said, I know we all have stories that we are sometimes very scared to, of course, voice. I was one of those people up until early last year. I've been telling my entire story, actually. So, and that has, of course, freed me from all the, I guess, emotional chains, psychological chains, whatever the chains I was, I guess, holding my own self down and holding my own self back. And like I said, by me speaking my story, that has freed me in a lot of ways. I can tell you that. I didn't say anything about where I grew up before, or things that I've been through, how it impacted my life, the things that I saw. And like I said, I want to, of course, empower others to rock their story as well, because I know how powerful it is to, of course, be able to tell your story and free yourself. And of course, it's very healing, and I have that on here too. Healing through storytelling is very, very healing. I don't care what anybody says. I know a lot of times we have a lot of different, in my mind, I guess, different, like depression, anxiety, different things along those lines that, of course, keep us debilitated at times. And I know that you can heal yourself definitely by telling your story and by speaking your truth. I know that, because like I said, I had to do that, and I have to, but I took it upon myself to do that. That's how I broke my silence. That, as you see, I'm focusing on it right now. I was just so tired of being just keeping everything inside. I'm the one that's hurting. I'm the one that's depressed, or I'm the one that's not wanting to be here anymore, or I'm the one who feels just dumb or stupid or anything along those lines, or I'm the one who couldn't, I don't know, create a business or whatever it was. Like I said, I had to break my silence and know that whatever I said, no matter what I spoke, it was going to be okay. That's why I said I had to reignite my passion. That's why I put that on there as well. Like I said, I know there's a lot of healing that comes through storytelling, and that's what I want to do with the people that I touch. I guess I put it that way. And let me see if there's anything. Oh, it says real stories, your stories. And that's the part of the healing through storytelling and my giving people a voice. And like I said, that's what I, of course, will be doing. And of course, I had to have the courage to speak. And no, I did not have that courage to speak at first, especially on camera and on video like I'm doing now. Thanks to Mike Chavez. Somebody actually introduced me to Mike Chavez and Live Masters. His wife is on here somewhere to hear it. She's on here as well. And thank you, Abigail and Gary, for tuning in. Like I said, I got introduced to him. He teaches, I guess, you how to speak and how to share your story through like live video. And his group is called Live Masters. And like I said, I joined that group back in the fall of 2017. And of course, I never was on video before, never spoke on it. You can't even tell that now. But like I said, I never spoke on video before. I was always scared to that kind of thing. But with me wanting to break my silence, and I was tired of being stuck in the same situations just over and over again. And it seems like nothing was changing in my life. And I'm the one, like I said before, is hurting from all the things that occurred. I had to have the courage to speak. Like I said, I know that some of the stuff I'm sure that I've said on these videos from back in early 2017, 18 till now. I know I have family that's on this video, some that's on, of course, a lot of them that's on my page and stuff like that. I have cousins, a whole lot of cousins, so I'm the only child. But like I said, I have to have the courage to speak my story, no matter what they may have said or no matter how they may have felt about it. I guess I put it that way. I don't believe I shouldn't have included any names or anything in there, but like I said, I have to have the courage to speak and speak my truth. I mean, there was no other way. Like I said before, I could heal myself through storytelling if I did not have the courage to even speak or to say anything. And I know with speaking, and I know with telling your story and speaking your truth and those kind of things, and giving myself a voice. Like I said, I know that I guess that's breaking one of the generational curses that I know I have in my family. I guess I can say that. Because a lot of times, of course, I'm African American. A lot of, not saying that it's only African Americans, but that's who I am, and that's how I grew up. So, like I said, as far as the generations and generational curses and stuff like that, I know they happen in a lot of families, and I know that we're always told to keep it within the family, or things that are going on with you. You don't have to go outside and tell any neighbors that's our business and stuff like that. Like I said, that's what a lot in my family was built on. I ain't gonna say it was built. Well, I guess it is built on. I guess I can say that. Not saying that was just purposely put in there, that kind of thing. But a lot of times, a lot of things that happen, whether it was sexual abuse or drug usage or mental health, anything along those lines, or suicidal tendencies or whatever, it was always told to stay within our family. You cannot, or you shouldn't, or it's not good to go tell others and all those kind of things. And I, of course, did that, of course. And like I said, I know with me having the courage to speak and I'm healing myself through my storytelling, like I said, that's empowering me to, I guess, like I said, to start healing myself and to know that I cannot keep those secret. I guess keep those things I was told to be secret because they were hurting me. Like I said, with all those things, whether that was the sexual abuse that I guess endured, or drug usage that was within the family, or alcoholism, anything along those lines, and witnessing some of the, whether it was fights or other things that was going on and different lies and different things that was happening. Like I said, I had to have the courage to speak up and say something. Like I said, I know that was hurting me. I guess I can say that. And I'm very sure the other cousins that I have on down the line, generation through generation, I'm sure they feel the same way as well. And like I said, this is not just in my family. I'm sure it's in everybody, well, not everybody's, but a lot of families out there. I guess I can say that. So like I said, that's why I had to make sure I had the courage to speak. And I want to give people a voice, because I know we have a lot of people who go through the same things all the time. And they're told to not tell that this going on within the family. But you're sitting up there yourself, like I was, just hurting every day, or depressed, or things are going on and you don't know why you think this way all the time. You're negative thinking, all those things. Like I said, you have to release that some kind of way. If not, you'll drive yourself crazy. I guess in my experience, I guess you'll drive yourself crazy. I can't say it's for everybody, but I know I had to do something. And like I said, I know that's breaking a lot of generational issues and concerns and things like that we have in this family. Actually, on both sides of the family, not just one side, but my mother and my father's side. Like I said, you have to speak your story and tell your truth. Like I said, to free yourself. That's the main thing. I think I put that on her too. Somewhere I am free. But like I said, that's one thing that I had to, of course, change within myself, and cannot be scared to, of course, continue speaking the truth and whatever I want to say. I guess I put it that way, whether it was about religion or whatever it is. So I've done videos about that too. But like I said, I had to start speaking those things, the real stories and your stories, I guess our stories. Like I said, I had to start speaking those things in order to, of course, free myself and to heal myself from all that I was going through. And I feel a hell of a lot better now. I guess I can tell you that. And like I said, that's how I broke my silence. And I know I want to give, like I said before, in this little sticky note, that little quote up there, I want to be able to give people a voice. And that is something I do want to do. And I'm looking forward to doing. I guess I put it that way. And I put the Hear Me Roar. And Abigail's on here. I know she's a Leo, so they're actually reminding me of her when I put that on there. Because, of course, lions roar and that kind of thing. And I put To Rock Your World and Get Inspired to Try It on there, my last two things before I guess, ended this little section. And it's, of course, Walk by Faith, Not by Sight. I put that on there because that's something that I have to remind myself that I need to do, is walk by faith and not by sight, because I can see a whole lot of things every single day saying that I can't get to this place, or I can't do that, or you won't be able to do that, but I have to have faith in myself and to trust myself to know that I can do whatever I want to do, no matter what kind of goal I'm trying to reach. I guess I put it that way. So I want to make sure that I put that on here, walk by faith and not by sight, because no matter what I see in the world, no matter what I see down the street or in my house or with others, that kind of thing, I know I need to walk by faith and just have belief that no matter what I'm trying to do, that it will be done. And like I said, to end this with the Rock Your World and Get Inspired to Try It, I put that on there because, like I said, I know I need to rock my world every single day. I try to do that every single day as much as I can. But no matter, I guess, whether it's in my house or outside the house, going on a walk, that kind of thing. But I know that I have to do that. I know I cannot just sit still any longer to just let life pass me by. I guess I'd say that. I know I know that I can no longer do that. So that's why I put that on here. Rock your world and get inspired to try it. That quote is actually not just for me, but it's for others as well. For whoever sees this vision board, of course. Whoever comes over to see it, or I'm showing it to you all now, so you all are seeing it as well. But definitely get inspired to try it. There's nothing wrong with you wanting to, of course, speak your story, or rocking your world, or unlocking your potential, or any of those kind of things. Like I said, that's something to me that we all, and especially the reigniting your passion, because I know sometimes as adults we kind of get in a rut about we can't move forward because we have the kids, or we have the family, or we have this, or we have that, or I'm stuck in my job, I'm stuck in my house, or all these kind of things. Like I said, we have to be the ones to reignite our passions and unlock our potential and take the lead on that. Like I said, that has to be us. That cannot be anybody else. And that's why I'm focusing on on that little section there now. But like I said, we have to be the one to do that. We are the authority of our life, and we have to inspire ourselves at times to, of course, do that. Everybody outside of us cannot do that. And I know I put that on here, I am an inside job, and definitely it is an inside job. Anything that you want to do in your life, it has to be an inside job. Yes, you'll have people in your life that's going to support you along the way, that kind of thing, which is fine. But you have to always remember that anything that you want to do, it can be done. But you have to know that you have to unlock your own potential and reignite your own passion. Unless you, like I said, you can have the support all day long from anybody else. But if you don't really feel that within you, it's not going to work. I guess I'd say that from what I've seen and from what I've heard. So like I said, that's my vision board. And I'll kind of like scan over really quick. And that's the one side with the trips and all that kind of stuff on there. And like I said, it's kind of bare right now, but that's okay. But I'm looking for more magazines now, so I can fill up all these white spaces. Y'all see all this white space down there. So like I said, I will be filling it up over the next several weeks. And I'm looking to be done with this, even if I have to go buy some magazines by the end of this month, if I can't get it by the end of the week. So, and if not, like I said, I'll just go buy some magazines and start doing the rest of this myself. So, but I just want to come on and make sure that I'm trying to get this back. I'll just keep it on here. I can't figure it out right now. But I just want to, I guess, like I said, in this video, I just want to let you all know the project that I was working on and what I was bringing. I guess I put it that way, and the kind of things that I have on my vision board. I guess to hopefully help inspire someone else that's looking to do the same, to create a vision board. It's not hard to do. You just have to, of course, get your pictures, get your words and all that kind of thing, and figure out how you want to put them in there and what you want to say. I guess I can say that. And make it something that you can look at every day, and make it something that you can, of course, get inspired by. I guess I put it that way. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get my butt off here. And I want to thank you all again. Let me see. Go back to the top. Rachel, Deirdre, Patterson, LaWanda, Amy, Adrian, Andre, Tahira, Gary, Abigail, and Mary. I want to thank you all for tuning in. And I will look at the comments in about 20 minutes or so as soon as I get off here. So everybody have a great evening. And for those who catch the replay, definitely do enjoy. And have a great night, everybody.